let me tell y'all something else. Sometimes in life, you can work hard, follow all the rules, do everything correct, follow all the rules, do everything to exceptional, do everything, and you still don't get picked. You wanna know why? Cause life ain't fair. And a lot of y'all chasing things and working hard and putting your heart and putting your soul and doing correct things to be in a position that ain't meant for you. And then you feel like you done put in all this time and all this work. No, you know what the problem was? What you was going after wasn't meant for you. See, it doesn't matter how much work you put in. It doesn't matter how much time you put in. It doesn't matter how hard you work. It doesn't matter if you did the most correct things for that situation. If it's not meant for you, none of that don't matter. You got to learn how to go after things that is meant for you. But you won't sit your silly ass down enough to understand that everything ain't meant for you. Some stuff you go after of ain't meant for you. You got to know yourself. And when you don't know yourself, you chase a lot of things that ain't meant for you. And I've seen a lot of people chase a lot of things that ain't meant for them. You want to know why? Because they don't know themselves. They just chasing everything. And when you sit there and you chase everything, you missing out on great opportunities because you chasing everything. And you don't know the right thing to chase because you don't know what's right in your heart because you pay attention to everything else. You watching somebody else and say, that's for me too. And it's not. That's why a lot of y'all ain't actors. That's why a lot of y'all ain't rappers. That's why a lot of y'all ain't nurses. That's why a lot of y'all ain't engineers. That's why a lot of y'all ain't dentists. That's why a lot of y'all ain't truck drivers. That's why a lot of y'all ain't teachers. Because some of that shit ain't meant for the people. You might think it's meant for you just because you see somebody else do it. But your heart, your mind, and your soul, it ain't meant for you. That's why you can work so hard at something and don't get picked and don't go nowhere. The same thing what you do in a relationship with a woman. Or the woman do it with a man. Do all that hard work and all this and all that, and it still don't work out. Because it wasn't meant for you. You just didn't pay attention to yourself, and you didn't pay attention to the situation, and you didn't pay attention to the operation. That it wasn't meant for you. So all that hard work, it ain't meant for you. Stop putting all that hard work in some shit that ain't meant for you.